Once in feudal Japan, a young samurai named Yuki dreamed of greatness. He spent hours speaking of plans, reading of battles, and imagining victory. He believed ambition alone would lead him to honor. But when the time came to train, Yuki found excuses. The weather was wrong. He wasn't feeling well. He needed more planning. Years passed. Yuki's dreams grew larger, but his skills remained small. Younger warriors who trained every day surpassed him. Yuki realized a painful truth. His dreams had not lifted him higher. They had made him weaker. Ambition without action left him frustrated and full of regret. This is the human trap. Yuki's identity as a dreamer created a gap between desire and discipline. He found comfort in imagination rather than the discomfort of practice. He discovered that motivation cannot bridge the gap between wanting and doing. In fact, the more he spoke of his plans, the more his mind rewarded him as if he had already achieved them. His dreams became his downfall. Dreams without action waste time, and lost time is never reclaimed. The larger our goals, the easier it is to feel overwhelmed, and the more likely we are to delay the small steps that matter. We tell ourselves preparation is progress, but in reality, we are simply drifting. Centuries ago, Miyamoto Musashi grasped this truth. Unlike those seeking a single moment of inspiration, Musashi devoted himself to small, steady actions every day. Greatness is not built in bursts of energy. It is built through the quiet rhythm of repetition. The samurai became strong through humble discipline. They trained not when they felt ready, but because training was their way of life. Waiting for motivation is like waiting for perfect weather before a journey. You will wait forever while others reach the destination in the rain. Motivation is not the spark that creates action. It is the flame that follows it. Action brings momentum, and momentum creates the energy we mistake for inspiration. The highest achievers aren't inspired every day. They act even when they don't feel like it. This is Kaizen Nomi, the way of small improvements. The mountain is climbed one step at a time, not by staring at the peak. Imagine a student too lazy to train, yet he chooses to practice a single sword form every morning. His friends laugh at the tiny effort, but over time, his body becomes automatic. His body grows stronger, his technique sharper. Months later, he has a foundation for mastery, while those who waited for motivation are still at the beginning. Preparation without practice is disguised procrastination. Talking without doing is an illusion of progress. Waiting for motivation is handing control of your future to your emotions. Strength lies not in feeling ready, but in acting despite resistance. As Yagyu Munenori said, the sword that waits for perfect conditions never leaves its sheath. Our need for motivation comes from fear of discomfort or lack of immediate reward. But discipline is moving through these feelings. True strength is the ability to act when conditions are not perfect. Begin with small daily actions. Do not wait to feel ready. Readiness is an illusion. Do not trust emotion. Feelings are fleeting. Trust habits. Trust commitments. I am not controlled by my feelings. I am guided by my commitments. The power to act without waiting is the power to shape your life. Get to work.